Hello and how are you? Hey friends, it's me again, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Yes, sir, home of the first state capital, that is. Anyway, hey, that being said, this here's going to be blog number 321. That's right, 321. Well, today would be the final festivities of our family Christmas, and well, I tell you what, I've got a brand new song that I wrote myself, and it's inspired by my daughter because today was her brand new step into preparing the family, taking over the family tradition of preparing our Christmas dinner. And well, her and her brother put together a good Christmas dinner for us. But I tell you, my son, he's in the military, and she told him he was going to have to come home this year because, well, he had the opportunity and he had to join in the festivities because why? She coined a new phrase, and the phrase she coined was crockpot Christmas. So that led me into writing a song, and so I'm going to give that song a shot for you right now. Alrighty? Okay, give me a second. I gotta pull her up here. I'm going to drop you down and drop it up. Well, it's crockpot Christmas where the food's all delicious. It's a brand new tradition for our family now. Yeah, it's crockpot Christmas where the food's all delicious, and this is how it works. Well, there comes a time in every young girl's life when she has to take over the family tradition of preparing the Christmas dinner. Well, this year it was my little girl's turn, so she prepared all the food at home and decided the best way to transport that food would be in crock pots. Well, it's a crock pot Christmas where the food's all delicious. It's a brand new tradition for our family now. Yes, it's a crock pot Christmas where the food's all delicious, and this is how it works. Well, she set up the table and set out 6 different crock pots, and when she pulled off the lids, well, the aroma of all that different food made you hungry right there on the spot. Well, it's crock pot Christmas where the food's all delicious. It's a brand new tradition for our family now. Yes, it's crock pot Christmas where the food's all delicious, and this is how it works. Well, you grab yourself a styrofoam tray, and from the first crock pot you get your spoonful of green bean casserole. Then comes the second crock pot, which is mashed potatoes, and in the third you have the sweet potatoes. Well, the fourth crock pot, it has a surprise because there's broccoli cauliflower casserole right before your very eyes. Then comes the fifth crock pot, which is the asparagus, and the sixth and final crock pot is the holiday ham. Yes, it's a crock pot Christmas where the food's all delicious. It's a brand new tradition for our family now. Yes, it's a crock pot Christmas where the food's all delicious, and it's a brand new tradition for our family now. Yes, it's a crock pot Christmas where the food's all delicious. It's a brand new tradition for our family now. Alrighty, folks, that being said, that there is my brand new song. So that there is crockpot tradition. So go ahead, don't you go spreading it around, but I'm going to write that. Well, it's already written down, but that's the way she goes. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I tell you what, I'm gonna have to get that one. That one's a good one. So I hope you liked it. I did. I'm sure my family's gonna like it. I hope the rest of my friends like it because hey, that there's a keeper. I'm telling you. And y'all are probably gonna end up using crockpot traditions for y'all's families too. You know, 'cause she just slipped on over to the Goodwill, and she bought up a whole mess of crock pots for I think one of them was $2.50, but the rest of them was $4 and $5. So you can just do a whirlwind of shopping over to Goodwill and make yourself a good supply of whatever it is you need. And well, this just so happened to be crock pots. And I was real proud of my kids because what they done was, well, they tried to break Daddy's heart. They knew that my TV was on the old. I had the old traditional big old box TV. Well, I had the big, huge box TV a couple years ago, but it finally went on the blink. And, well, that one we rolled out to the curb, and the trash man took it and crushed it up for me, and I appreciated it quite well. Well, we went over to the Goodwill and we bought ourselves a new TV. Yes, sir. Another box TV. Not the big roll around box TV, but it was the not a flat screen TV, let's put it that way. And well, it cost a whole $6, I do believe. But anyway, my kids, they put together their money and they bought me a flat screen TV. Put a tear in Daddy's eye, but I tell you what, it sure do have a good picture. And I can't wait. Boy, we're going to get her all set up, so all you got to do is punch a button and go right on into whatever you want to watch. Yes, sir. That'll be grand. I'm going to have to get me one of them new little TV stick antennas so that I don't have to worry about my rabbit ears sticking out here and about. Anyway, that's going to be fun, and I can't wait. Can't wait to get her. Well, it's all set up because my daughter's boyfriend, he done set it up for me. I'd like to thank you for that there one, Dan. But yeah, I had Thomas was over here and Dan was over here and my brother Cimarron was over here, his boy Austin, and girlfriend, let's see, girlfriend, yeah, Rachel, that's it. And then my nephew Alex, my mom and dad, and my roommate Beverly. So we were all over here together, and I think I got everybody. Let's see. Austin and Rachel, Ashley and Dan, Thomas, John and Mary, Beverly, Brother Cimarron, and me, and Alex. Yeah, that's everybody. Anyway, we had a good old turnout over here, and we did well. And yes, sir, we did have a crock pot Christmas. So hey, I can't. I was more than happy to have the whole shindig and everything. It just turned out fine. I'm telling you. But I'm not. Well, I'm proud of my kids because well, they take care of me, and I really appreciate it. At first and my mom and dad, they got me a new printer, yeah, printer scanner, which is a good thing because the other one I had, every time you turn around, it would tell you that you were out of ink, regardless of whether you used any ink or not. And the reason I think it is because first time I used it, I done about 30 or 40 copies within the first day. I ran off a bunch of stuff because my old printer had died. So I got the new one and I ran off 30 or 40 copies. And then the next week I didn't run off any. And then the next week I didn't run off any. But then by the end of the month, it said, hey, you're out of ink. Well, then the next month, after I bought ink, put in ink, the next time I went to use it, I didn't print anything off, maybe 6 copies for another month, and it said I was out of ink again. Now, how can you be out of ink if you've just used if you put out 4 copies or 6 copies and you're out of ink already? That ain't right. They just decided on their own that I was out of ink, and that's not a good thing because, well, it ain't right. Anyway, it's going to be a good Christmas song, I'm sure. It ain't Christmas right now. I'm going to have to redo it, but I'm not going to redo it, but I am going to have to try to find me somebody that'll do it for sure. And it doesn't even have to be a Christmas tradition. It could be just a family tradition for any get together. I mean, it could be New Year's, it could be anything. But that was the way it was. It could be a crockpot supper. You know, it doesn't have to be a Christmas crockpot. But it turned out to be that. Anyway, I liked it. I hope everybody else likes it, really. But yeah, I'm gonna put this hand up here by this cheek on account of that's where I want it. I'm not even gonna sing anything else because, hey, I was proud of that one. I'm just gonna keep on talking. Keep on talking. Alright, well, because I got another 2 minutes to go yet anyway, so see if I can't stretch it out. Notice I didn't mention a whole lot about St. Charles today. Well, I've got to get some new material on St. Charles because, well, I haven't really looked up anything on it, and so therefore I'm not gonna do anything for it yet. Like the hair? Well, look at I like the hair too. Fixing as soon as the eagle drops, I'm gonna go ahead and head for John's barbershop out there in Harvester, at the Harvester barbershop. See if I can't get a hold of John and see if he'll cut my hair and trim my beard all off, fix my beard, whatever. And that'll be a couple days from now, but still, yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 days from now, and then that way I'll have that all done. Anyway, I think I'm just about to ready kick this one off and send it on over to the YouTube. So, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This is Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? You know, God loves you and so do I. So be blessed in Jesus' name. come back and see me tomorrow because, well, friends, I'll be here, and I hope you are too.